What's going on, guys? Welcome to my channel. So as you can tell by the title of this video, we're going to be talking about The Last of Us, but not the game. The game's show adaptation that just aired its very first episode on HBO yesterday. So I just watched it and now I feel like I need to speak about it because one, I just love the game and I love talking about it, but two, I just feel like this episode was phenomenal and it was worth talking about. So this isn't really going to be a review or anything, just more so my thoughts on the show so far. I got a few things I want to talk about, but I'm just going to start at the very beginning with Joel and Sarah. So in the first game, you're introduced to these two, Joel being the protagonist of the game and Sarah his daughter. So unfortunately, if you played the game, you know what happens to her. It's only the beginning of the game and already is one of the saddest, most heartbreaking moments in this series and even in video games in general. Now somehow this adaptation made this scene even more sad and emotional than it was 10 years ago when the game originally released. But like I said, it was already sad enough, but to make it sadder, they allow us to see and spend more time with Sarah to make us get more attached to her. We see more of her relationship with Joel and even Tommy, how she wakes Joel up, makes him breakfast, goes to fix his broken watch right after school, and even spend time with him later in the day because it was his birthday. We even see her hanging out with like the neighbors during the episode, so because of that, we really get to see what type of person Sarah is. And all of this just to see her ripped away for character development. Honestly, this is just some great writing because it really helps set the tone for the rest of the show and also makes the audience really feel the emotion. I think that's a big difference between the game and the show, where in the game you get to play as Sarah for a little bit in the beginning, you automatically feel a connection toward her. But since this is a show, you can't do that. So allowing the audience to spend more time with her in the show really allows for that connection to form and grow, making it easier to get emotional during the scene where she dies. Yeah, the opening to that first episode was just done so well. Next, I just want to talk about the actors real quick, because so far everyone is doing great in their roles. Like Joel's actor, Pedro Pascal, he's doing a great job capturing Joel's character essence and how someone like a father would be after a tragic loss like the one he suffered. Bella Ramsey, who is Ellie's actor, as soon as she was introduced and she started cursing at that woman that was trying to like test her, I just knew that Bella Ramsey would do great in this role because automatically she captured Ellie, who Ellie is as a character pretty much. And Tess's actor, I'm not sure of her name, but she's doing a great job capturing who Tess is and the relationship between Tess and Joel, and also just showing how tough Tess is. And also Pedro Pascal who plays Joel, and I think Nico Parker who plays Sarah, they both killed the part of when Sarah dies, because that's a big part of the game and the show, so I'm glad they actually got that down right, because I know for the game it took I heard it took multiple tries for Troy Baker and Ashley Johnson, not Ashley Johnson, the actor that plays Sarah for the game, to get it down right. But yeah, can't speak on everyone because then I'd just be here all day, but everyone so far who's been in the show have done great in their roles, and I hope to see more of what they'll bring. And lastly, I just want to talk about how this show, even though it was the very first episode and we haven't seen anything other than that, it feels like a very high quality piece of work. Like when I heard that Naughty Dog and some other people from who worked on the game were gonna be part of this project, like also Ashley Johnson and Troy Baker, I like automatically had hope that this show would actually be what it's supposed to be. It would be done right, because nothing feels like it's done halfway, which seems to be the case for a lot of adaptations when it comes to video games. But you know, Naughty Dog, they're very passionate. It seems they're very passionate about what they do, especially with The Last of Us, with the world they created and the story that they're telling. So it seems like they want to do this right, which is, you know, what all video game adaptations should aim to do. But yeah, I hope for the rest of the show it either stays at this level or just goes beyond. I hope it doesn't go down at all, because what we got right now was just a work of art, just like the video games. So yeah, these are just my thoughts so far on what I had about the first episode of The Last of Us on HBO. Will anybody watch this? I don't know, but honestly I just felt like talking about it. So if you happen to watch it, I hope you enjoyed what I had to say. Let me know what you thought so far about this show. Do you think it'll get better? Do you think it'll get worse? Do you think it'll stay the same? Let me know. See you guys in the next